Not too far now, creature. Everee is just ahead. Yeah, if you look through those trees, you can see the outer walls. Everee is big, yes. It has to be. It's a safe haven for so many. Unfortunately, the world outside of Everee is the complete opposite. You'll be safe there. You'll make friends, find a home and a job. You won't see a hunter again. What about me? Creature, I'm your escort. When you reach your destination, my job is done, and I leave. Let's just focus on getting you into Everee first.
You have to find that out. I haven't seen him anywhere.
Shh!
Yeah, I've been looking the same as you.
Do you hear that?
Tyrion is still adamant he's out here.
Yes, they're talking.
Shh. It's Captain Tyrion. Do you want to lose your head?
We aren't close enough to the city to meet guards, so who the hell are they? Can you hear what they're saying? We'll have to get closer then. Follow me. We'll sneak through these bushes and find out what's going on.
Find that elf. The most reliable merchant in this country swore on his whole worth that he saw an elf heading this way. The description fit him to a T. No doubt it's him. He can't keep running from us.
Shit. I'm sorry, creature. Despite my best efforts, I've put you in danger. You need to run. Sneak away, then run as fast as you possibly can to the gates of Everee. To safety. Don't worry about the gold. Your company was worth far more than we agreed upon. Please, just go. I'll be fine. I promise. Now run.
Thalion, you finally appear. Your elusive nature is exhausting.
I'd ask what the human royal guard wants with me, but I'm sure I know the answer to that question.
It's just a simple order, Thalion. I'm not sure why you're so averted to helping us.
Being sent to war isn't a simple order. It's a death sentence. If I go with you, I'll surely be killed.
Yes, that is a risk. But I'm afraid you don't have a choice. The centaurs are severely stepping out of line. We need magic users to keep our best soldiers able to fight. I'm sure you understand that.
You just don't like being challenged. Especially by hybrids. The end of the human superiority is imminent. You'll get to see the world for what it truly is, Tyrion. A disgrace. How the hell did you even find me?
We have eyes and ears everywhere. Can't have any slackers avoiding their duty to the crown. Let's just say a little birdie told me, and leave it at that. We had suspicions that perhaps you were one of the few elves without magic, but that little stunt in Midhaven landed you at the top of our recruiting list. Such power from a young elf. If that's how you fare with offensive spells, I wonder how incredible your healing is, considering that's your family's specialty, is it not? You seem shocked that I know so much. You do realize we only keep you elves alive for our own benefit, right? A farmer must always keep tabs on his livestock, don't you agree? I have to say, though, hiding your magic for 10 years is impressive.
I refuse to join. I don't care how far I have to run. I've been doing so for years. I will never use my magic for you.
I feel as though your vision is clouded. This can't possibly be related to your dear friend Sirwin. Could it, Val?
You don't have the right to call me that. And I advise that you keep Sirrah's name out of your disgusting mouth. Human scum. Or I'll shoot you where you stand.
It appears we found a sore spot. Her healing magic was incredibly valuable to us. Do you think we don't mourn alongside you?
You mourn medical equipment. I mourn my childhood friend. Your war cost Sirrah her life, and countless others. I will never forgive you for that.
That's the price of victory, Thalion. Sacrifices must be made, and unfortunately for you, that has to be the magic users such as yourself. As much as I'm enjoying our talk, enough is enough. If you won't come with us peacefully, then we will force you to. Guards, capture him.
What have I done? Creature? Did you hear all of that? Great. I told you to run. Why didn't you do as I said? If they had seen you, they would have cleaved you in half. What are you doing? A hug? You're glad I'm okay. Oh, don't worry. They aren't dead. My spell knocked them unconscious for a while. If we just put them in these bushes, we can get you to Everee. What? You don't want to go to Everee anymore? What do you mean? You want to help the elves and stop the war? Are you feeling okay? Sorry, just no sane person would ever say that with real intention. This war has been going for years. Nobody has ever tried to stop it. I'm not sure, creature. The humans, as much as I hate to say this, are strong. We don't have a chance. An adventure with you? Alright, creature. I was already convinced. Don't bring out the sass. Help me move these guards and we can make a plan. They're pretty well hidden. I estimate they'll wake up in a few hours. No, I don't think it's a good idea to go to Everee, even for a night. The Royal Guard know I'm heading this way. We can't risk us being caught. I think our first task should be to get you some gear. You need armor and a weapon of some kind. Yes, upgrades. Now, where to go to get our new gear? Ah, I know the perfect place. But we'll need to take a cart to get there. It's pretty far. I'll tell you on the way. First, we have to find our vehicle. If we wait here for a little bit, we should see a cart leaving Everee. We could hide and then hop into the back. No, I don't think they heard us. I'm going to check these boxes. I need to find out where this cart is headed. Good. This box is headed straight to our destination. Yes, I can tell you now. We're going to Noltrum, the dwarven capital. You'll find the best engineers and blacksmiths there. Don't worry, it's also pretty safe for a city. Have you ever seen the mountains up close, creature? Well, you will soon. We should be travelling for about a day and a half, if we don't stop long. It's starting to get pretty dark. I doubt we'll get much sleep on our journey. You should at least try to get some rest though, creature. I'll make sure we don't get caught. You're cold. Here, why don't you use this cloth as a blanket? You want me to help you fall asleep again? No stories come to mind. Okay, you're getting good at catching my lies. I have one tale in mind. Many, many years ago, all the places we know today were just starting out. There were a few kingdoms scattered around, which later became the capitals we have now. The human capital, Laurentia, is where our story takes place. A cruel king ruled over the kingdom of Laurentia. He had a great army with many strong fighters amongst them. To be so powerful, he restricted the growth of the other kingdoms, the elven kingdom of Hasora and the dwarven kingdom of Noltrum. The other kingdoms were tired of this king. They began to work together in secret to overthrow him. They were planning a war. After months of preparing their armies, the two kingdoms set off, heading to Laurentia. Upon their arrival, the kingdom was already falling. You see, they were being attacked by a giant hybrid. She swung her tail and buildings crumbled. The army of Hasora and the army of Noltrum split. Some soldiers fleeing, yet others continuing on. Despite just being one creature, the hybrid took almost 3,000 lives that day. Atop the castle towers stood a brave knight. He was the king's knight captain. With his sharpened blade he swung at the hybrid, her serpent hair taking some hits. She shrieked in rage and pain. Turning all her attention onto her foe, she attempted to petrify him, as she had done to many civilians and soldiers below. The knights refused to look at her, thus making her power useless. In her confusion, she hesitated. A fatal mistake. The knight leapt from the tower and cleaved her neck. The monster's head landed in the kingdom square at her base. The knight was labelled a hero above all others. Those from Hasora and Noltrum were restrained and arrested, some executed. Not much is known about the rest of the story, especially to elven children. But some believe there's another of her kind still alive today. I'm surprised you fell asleep to such a horrid story, creature. I apologize that my stories aren't nice ones, but unfortunately, the world isn't a nice place. However, we're going to change that. Forever. And together.